Here we're going to solve equations with brackets. On the left hand side here you can see that we have 2 times by the bracket x plus 3 equals 16. We're going to expand the bracket on the left here. So we have 2 times x, which is 2x, plus 2 times 3 is 6. That's on the left hand side. On the right hand side we still have 16. We haven't done anything to that, so we'll just leave that as 16. So that comes down. Underneath this, we actually see this equation here. This equation, 2x plus 6 equals 16, is a two-step equation which we're familiar with doing. So hopefully you can still do this one at this point. So let's do this one together. So you've got 2x plus 6. We get rid of the 6 first, so we minus 6 to that side and minus 6 to that side. These two cancel off, so that leaves us with, on the left-hand side, 2x. The equals comes down. And on the right-hand side, we have 16, take away 6, which is 10. Now, if we're just going to do this by just guessing, 2 times x equals 10. X must be 5. But if we do it with a bit of algebra, divide by 2, 2's cancel, and that leaves us with, on the left-hand side, with just x equals 10 divided by 2, which is 5. The answer to this question is x is 5. So if we put it back into here, we can check that. If x is 5, then it should be 2 in brackets from at the top here. That x should be a 5 plus 3. And if we calculate that, 2 times by the bracket is 8. And that gives us 16, which is what we have up here. Okay, so yay, we're correct. On the right here, we have solve 4 in brackets x minus 3 equals 40. Let's do the same thing. Let's do the same technique, expand the bracket out first. So this gives us 4 times by x, which is 4x, minus 4 times 3 is 12. On the right-hand side, we haven't done anything to that yet. We still have 40, so just bring that down. Right, this is the same two-step equation that we've been doing earlier. So the opposite of minusing 12 is plusing 12, and plus 12 to both sides of the equation. These minus 12 plus 12 will cancel out. On the left-hand side, you're left with just 4x. On the right-hand side, you have 40 plus 12, which gives you 52. 4's into 52. If it's a bit hard to do, we'll do this by algebra. Okay, so we divide by 4, okay, and it cancels out. Maybe we might need a calculator for this, maybe not. Okay, so 54 divided by 4 gives me 13. 4 times 13 is 52. Let's just check that and see if it works in the original equation. So let's just write that down there. Let's check that. Oopsies, what's happening here? So we're going to check that in the original equation. We've got 4 times by, in brackets, and x is 13. 13 minus 3. Okay, 30 minus 3 is 10, so that gives 4 times 10, which gives us 40. Yes, this equation is correct. Well done.